So this will be a self-indulgent call to action, specifically to myself, but I believe that a lot of people do need to hear this. Just make the video. If you have something that you want to tell the world, you got to just say it, you know? It needs to just, like, materialize into the world, into the extended universe, rather than just, like, being in your own head for only you to hear. I have filmed a lot, and I have written a lot recently. I have conceptualized a lot. I just haven't posted a lot. I've had a lot of videos that have been gone unlisted on my channel that I've just made for, a certain group of people, but nothing that I've really just, made for the purpose of getting my thoughts out there. But for years, oh my God, I've had ideas. And, for years, pretty much for, decades at this point, since at least 2010, I've wanted to be just editing videos, and now it's a popular thing to do, and now I just have everything but the editing figured out. So I don't even know what my excuse is now, right? So many of my concepts have just been ripped, and people have gotten so many goddamn views on them, right? For years, I've had this concept of an idea of like, hey, what if I looked at the historic winning season of the Golden State Warriors and looked at the losses, like who did they lose to? That'd probably get a lot of views. I just sat on it for years, and then just the other day, wrote, on my algorithms, flops, some channel that I haven't seen yet. What were those 9 losses that the Golden State Warriors had that man, dude. Other ones, right? I've been, yapping about this or that, and, the original thing was, the original aspect that I was thinking was like, okay, well, this, this concept, that concept, like, for me, a lot of it was like, yeah, this is sort of a spur-of-the-moment idea that may materialize into being something relevant in the future, which in the end did actually become relevant in the future, right? I had, you can say, every so often, the idea of, like, Tyler, the Creator as a, former edgelord turned into a good boy, I just wanted to explore that because, like, I thought, this is something that I've been thinking about for a bit. And then, lo and behold, it becomes a whole discussion, and a lot of people are discussing aspects about it that I would have, had the first word on, at the very least 8 months ago. So, I don't know, man, that sucks. It's a lot of wasted opportunities, and, like, at this point, I should just turn the camera on and start, yapping as much as I can, and then I can, at the very least, if my things that I say months ago turn out to be relevant in, 3 months from now, then hey, I can make a long form, properly edited piece about it later. And then I can, in turn say, hey, look, everybody, here is something I said a while back, and now it's relevant again, so let's explore it further. And if you can just get some off-the-dome, sort of observations about the world, it seems like people are just watching those kinds of things, and they're also extremely fast to edit. I've been upset about this for a while, and, I also do want to encourage other people out there, because I'm pretty sure there are other people out here who have been making observations and just, having it fall on deaf ears. Put it out at the very least and see what happens, right? Because I've had so many ideas where I felt like I was the only one saying them, and then later on, it becomes the talk of the town. And that's just a wasted opportunity. I bet there's a lot of other people out there who are making very salient points, who are tapped in, who just haven't put anything out. So if that's you too, put your thoughts out, And I know one other aspect too that people are saying is like, oh yeah, let's I found this one small video essay, and I bet that a larger content creator is just gonna take their words and just run with it. That's definitely going to happen. And guess what? Hey, that's better than having your thoughts just like not even being like put into the world at all, If some big content creator puts out something that you were saying but not putting out any content of, not putting it down into words, well, then, you'll like try to explain that concept to your friends, and they'll be like, oh, you sound just like that one big YouTuber. You're just copying them. All right? Make sure you get that out there. And then, if they do say exactly what you were saying, you can make a big fuss about it, all right? And if your fuss is big enough, good for you. Your video gets views, you get seen as a hero. I'm just saying that it is a possibility that you will be plagiarized by people. And if that's the case, build off of that, okay? It's better than just like not putting any words at all into the world. And then when you do eventually say, I've been saying this for years, people will be like, all right, then why didn't you say it, I'm just saying. So yeah, I hope you don't get plagiarized, but if you do, take it to the court of opinion. That's all I gotta say. Just, I hope they put this video out at all.